Good morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm glad you're back, or I'm glad you're here for the first time. If you're new to us, if you click the subscribe button below, I'd really appreciate it. And it will also email you every time and let you know that I put a video on. We do videos every week from Monday to Saturday. If it's not on by Saturday, I've always said there's something going on at Windy Hill Kennel that we can't do the videos. Now I'm going to set this down easily so I don't scare the bejeebies out of them. So this is a litter of little schnoodles or schnauzers. We specialize in schnoodles and schnauzers, and these are out of Pepper's litter. This is her very first litter. They're going to be a little bit really shaky this morning because I just gave them a haircut. So they had their very first haircuts this morning and then came downstairs. So they're like, I'm naked, it's air conditioned down here, and I'm having a trauma moment. So it'll take them a little bit to get over it. This guy says, I'm away from you, don't touch me. Says, you cut my hair off this morning. Come here, Pumpkin. I know I was bad. I'd give you a haircut. It'd be all right. I know. It's okay. Today is the 16th, and these guys are going to be 5 weeks old tomorrow. So they're little. They're still in that baby stage. They're still in that 4-week, I'm afraid of everything stage. So I don't really expect them to do a whole lot this morning except shake and maybe look around. I also gave him a haircut because if you're new to us, if you go back and look at last week's video, then you will see it's very hard to tell their color. Because this one is a blue merle. It's a salt and pepper, it's a blue merle. This one is also a merle, but you could not really see what the color patterns were underneath. And I know, everybody get in here and get warm. Oh my goodness, no hair, we're naked. The color patterns under their coat do not show until you cut their hair off. So this one says, I'm going under, buddy, I'm going under. Colors are not going to change on the merles. The ears are going to silver up. This beigey is going to turn silver. So it's going to end up with like a platinum silver ears. So is this one. In fact, this one, you could not tell it was even this color until I gave it a haircut. It changed dramatically. And so you can really, I kept telling everybody, it's going to be salt and pepper. So when they're a salt and pepper, they change from their belly up. The back is the last color to change. So all of that will change, and this will all be salt and pepper. So, and this one actually, oh, I missed a piece of hair right there. Look at that. Left a tail on this one. I'll have to fix that when I go up. So this one has white under the tail, which means it's a phantom. So it says, I'm getting under here. It's going to look just like its mom with leg color. It's going to have the light colored legs, even though it looks black. It's not going to be. Look at the silver under that black. That's why I gave it a haircut. So all this is going to turn silver. Legs are going to turn almost a white up to the knees. Ears are going to turn really light silver, just like mom. And the same with this one. This one was a really good example of, it had 100% black coat. And when I cut the first cut off, I thought, holy crap, look at that coat. So this has already turned up the middle. This one's just taken a little longer. The brown or beige you see on the ears is all going to go away. It's all going to turn silver. So that'll at least give you an idea of what colors. And I love this little tiny guy. He was really black. And you can see his coat. He's really, really changing. Look at his little butt. He's got the littlest butt to begin with, but he's got a silver already started. He's got white under the tail. So he is also going to be a salt and pepper phantom, which means white legs, white eyebrows, white ears, white up the knees, white up the back of the legs to the belly, and white under the tail. So the rest will be salt and pepper. I know it. He's a good boy. And I think it's really cool. See where I shaved the back of his head? He's turned silver up to here, and there's a line where this hasn't turned yet. So it's just a time thing. And I says, I know it. You're such a tiny little weenie. There's 2 little weenies in this litter. These 2 are both tiny. But, so anyway, we're going to get started. I know these guys are on the spay-neuter schedule for the 11th of August. I don't think these two are ever going to be big enough. These two are probably not going to be done. Um, these, I think, we'll know today from weights. We'll have a good idea. We've still got, Jiminy Christmas, 3 weeks to go. So 3 weeks and a day to go before they go in. And and that'll make a huge difference. It really will. You'll see changes in each week. I brought down, it's not my lunch, but I brought down their snack. I've got cottage cheese with raw hamburger in it. And this little one yesterday just went nuts for the raw hamburger. So once they ease up a little bit down here, but it is cold. I'd like to have a sweatshirt on right now. I don't know why my basement is always colder than it is upstairs. So we're gonna go through. We got collars today. We're gonna add insult to injury. We're gonna put collars on them. These guys are current on everything they can have so far. They're going to get their 6-week shot, which will be right on their 6-week birthday. So on 7/24, when they turn 6 weeks old, they will get their first shot. We do shots on 6 weeks, 9 weeks, 12 weeks, and 15 weeks. We do it right on their 21st day. You can go as far as 21 to 28 days before you have to start all over with your shots, but we do it on the 21 days. That way it's so easy for everybody to keep track of. They did have a Parvo Neopar booster at 4 weeks old, which does not have anything to do with their required shots. It's just a little bit of extra Parvo protection to help them start making some immunity. Mother's milk kills a lot of that stuff that's in the shots. That's why they do it till they're pretty much through the weaning period. And then you're much, much, much safer. But until then, please remember that when you buy a puppy, whether it's from me or wherever you buy it, do not take them anywhere. No pet stores, no ball games, no puppy play dates, no puppy socialization class until you finish your 6-week shot. I'm sorry, your 15th to 16th week shot. You need 4 shots under your belt before you can go into the public and let people handle this puppy, before you can take it on walks around the block. This dog needs to stay in your yard. No vacations with a brand new puppy. Parvo is in the ground from other dogs in their feces and urine. It is species specific, so you're not going to catch it from bunnies. You're not going to catch it from coons or anything like that, or deer. If they eat deer poop, it's not going to bother them. Cat poop isn't going to bother them, other than it gives them diarrhea. But it is species specific, so it's strictly from dogs. And it doesn't matter if it's rained on the ground, if it's snowed on the ground. Parvo lasts in the ground for 6 months from a dog that is carrying the virus. So that's my grumble at everybody day, because I have clients that say, oh, we're going to go to a puppy class next week, and oh, are you crazy? Parvo is something that is a puppy disease. If you catch it, you're usually dead in 7 days. So it is not something, and it'll throw you into a med vet, and you'll be about $5,000 to $6,000 when you get out of med vet, if you even save the dog. So please, please, if you're buying a puppy from us or anyone, ask questions about Parvo. Hopefully the breeder you're buying from knows about it. We have unfortunately experienced it twice here at the kennel, and it's been from clients bringing it in. So you've really, really got to be careful. So we're going to get started. And the other thing, go home. Everybody is starting to ask when they're going to go home. They are going to be spayed and neutered if they are big enough on the 11th of August. So that means they can start going home. So if they're being spayed and on the 11th, they can start going home on the 14th or on the 12th, because they're really going to be 8 weeks old on the 7th, but I can't get them in until the 11th, so we're a couple extra days over. But my last go home date that I really would like everybody out of here is by the 15th to the 16th of August, because we have things that we have to do. And so please make note of that. I'd like you to kind of plan on puppy pickup for that time of the month if possible. I do not want to go over the 21st at all. So they need the absolute last late date of pickup would be the 20th of August. So let's get started. And we're going to give you, don't tell me goodbye, I want to turn you on. So we're going to go through here. Are you warm on my leg? I'm just going to wake you up. Yeah, I'm going to wake you up. I'm going to start out with the little tiny one first. And I hope my collars, and they're not going to play with toys, so I'm not even going to, I got to uncross this knee. When you have artificial knees and you sit in one position too long, holy buckets do they hurt. Okay, I'm going to straighten it out. There we go. All right, that's much better. Come up here, Pumpkin. I love this puppy's color. This is so pretty. So pretty. I know. He's got little eyebrows. Can you look up at Vanessa? Show her your little fuzzy eyebrows. I know. I didn't plan on this today. No, you made me naked. I know, I made you naked. So this little guy has schnauzer cut with a skirt left. Skirts get longer and longer, or you can tuck the skirt off. Or if you don't want them groomed, this has grown out already this much in 5 weeks. So if you don't want it retrimmed before they go home, let me know. We'll just let it keep right on getting fuzzy. I do keep the hair out of their eyes because Schnauzer's hair grows right back towards their eyes. So I do show people how to scoop this one's on top to get all the warmth. That way he can keep his face clean and they won't tear. So we're going to give this little guy a neon green collar. I'll weigh him first. Let's don't give him any extra weight than I have to. He is 1 pound 7.6. I don't think he's going to be able to go in and get spay and neutered. I really don't. So we just as well say up front, this little guy is not going to be able to be neutered before he goes home. This is going to have to be something that's done on your end. I'm going to make that he's like got his neck scrunched, but I'm going to make it a tiny bit bigger. Not a whole lot. Where you going, little man? Okay, let's put your neck up here. See, my daddy's small, but my mom's a mini, and I'm still little. All right, so this one is microchip number 3652. And he is for all considerations, a blue merle. He's got that really pretty silver color. He's actually, this whole litter is a salt and pepper, but this almost looks more like blue merle than it does, but he would be considered a salt and pepper merle. You're just a pretty boy, aren't you? I know. So he's always going to have a green collar, and it'll take him a couple days to get used to it. And I might have to tighten it back up once he relaxes because he makes this little neck really, really tight so he doesn't have to. Yeah, I think it's going to get a little baggy. All right, we're going to do the other little one. He's going to stand there and shake now because there's something strange on him, so I knew that was going to make it worse. So the funny thing that people ask me, are they always going to be this quiet? No. You'll just keep an eye on us the next few weeks as they change and grow. They'll turn into little crazy people, just like everybody else always does. It's just there's so much of a baby right now. This is 1 pound 5 ounces. Was this 1 pound 4.6? Mm-hmm. No, this is smaller. Yeah, the black one I think is smaller. See, it's just a cute little bugger. So you can see the salt and pepper ears coming. I got your feet. You gotta stand up. And he's got such nice coat. He's got super soft coat. Turn around, show him your face. See, I've got such a pretty face. Yeah. They're really good about getting their hair cut. This was their first haircut. What color did I pick for you? Let's put yellow. We're going to put a yellow collar on this one. Oh my. We got to go way down. And if they outgrow this, we have a whole stash of bigger ones the same color upstairs. There you go. Oh. All right. So this little guy has a yellow collar, and he will always have that on. So you'll be able to spot him when he's out in the grass with Mom. I tried to pick colors that were brighter that would be easy to pick out. And let's see. Oh, he says, I can't move. He said, I can't move. All right, let's do the little merle. This is the merle, and this is the female. She's a little chunk. Her hair is so nice, and she's got super soft hair. So there's her merling. And I'll turn around here and show me her little face. Nobody has blue eyes in this litter. I was bummed. All right, let's see what you weigh. You are 2 pounds, 0.4. She's iffy too, but we got 3 weeks. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's put a pink one on you. And I can let yours out. You know what? You may not fit this collar. You may have to go upstairs and you may have to get a different collar, but it'll be pink. So we're gonna put this one on her for right now, see if she uncrunches her neck. And then if she doesn't, then we'll put a different one on her upstairs. It's still neon pink. All right. And I did not do your chip number. Your chip is 3655, and it is shown with their photos, right above their photos too. All right, Munchkin. And I don't think I did this one's microchip number either. So the little salt and pepper male is microchip 3658. We'll go backwards one, huh? You are a little tiny spit in the bucket. Yes, you are. I don't think either one of these is going to stay really tiny because Mom is about 12 to 13 pounds and Dad is like 8 pounds. So I think the boys are still going to get to their dad's size. They might go 10. I don't know that they'll go over that. These three will all get at least, I would say, 10 to 13 pounds. And 10 pounds is a nice sized puppy, especially if you want a lap baby, because pick up a 10-pound bag of flour and carry it around for a while. You'll find out it's not real easy to do. 3650 is this one, and this is the male. He's a salt and pepper male. Boy, I did a lousy job on tails today. I got another, maybe this is the one I saw earlier. Yeah, I gotta go up and shave your tail. Yeah, let's hide that, turn it around, hide it. So salt and pepper, black is on the center, is still there, but it's disappearing. This is going to be a salt and pepper with silver legs. You can see the silver coming on the legs. So this is a phantom also. Should have the white under the tail. It does. So legs will be white up to about the knees, white eyebrows, white up the back all the way clear up here to the belly. So this will all turn from the foot up. And let's see what you weigh. My scale shut off, didn't it, bud? Okay. So this one is 2 pounds, 5.5. This one will be big enough. But here's the kicker. I have to drive 2 hours. I don't know that I'm going to take 1 or 2 puppies for spay neuters. So let's cross our fingers that some more make weight. This is going to be the orange collar. Too big. Let's go just a little smaller. I have an Amish gentleman that works for us that we have a draft horse supply business, and my husband does, and so his Amish guy makes all of my dog collars. Now if you relax for a second, let me see, I think it's too tight. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Because every time you put one on these, they tighten their neck up. They like crunch up like a football player's stance. There you go. And I left ears fuzzy. A lot of people might say, why did she leave the ears fuzzy if she cut everything else? If you cut a Schnauzer puppy's ears at this age and you shave them, they will learn to go like this, and then they will learn to go like this, and eventually it'll stand up like this, and they will look like a freaking jackrabbit. So, or they stand straight out, or if you're old enough, which is really going to date me, to know what the Flying Nun looked like, you might get this ear. But if you leave them heavy with the hair till they're a year old, and don't cut that hair off for a year. Now, if you're going to have them cropped at a vet so they stand up straight, you want to shave them off now. But if you're not going to crop ears, leave that hair on till they're a full year old. Oh my goodness, are you dreaming? Wake up. I've actually gone to look at puppies and the breeder shaved all the hair off the ears, and I said, no thank you. I didn't want shaved ears. I want them all natural. So I have turned down puppies because of that. All right, this is the female, Salt and Pepper. She's a beautiful platinum silver. She is going to have also, she's got the white under her tail. She's going to have the white on her legs. You can already see this white coming in on her ears. She's got already got the white trim on the side of her face. Her eyebrows will turn white, and so will these front legs. So she is microchip number 3660, and let's see what she weighs. She's a chunk too. I think she's over 2 pounds. Stand up. There you go. Close. Oh, 2 pounds. Oop. If I breathe on it, it's going to go to 2 pounds. 1 pound, 15.8. So she's really close. See, I'm almost there. She'll make it for, she'll be, I think, it's iffy. It's iffy if she'll make, if she's going to gain that much weight in another week or another, what do we got, 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks. It'll be tough. It'll be really iffy. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we have a purple collar for her. Are you shaking? I see you. And I don't baby these when they shake, and I don't go, it's okay. Because basically you reward them when you do that. I just let them shake and get it out of their system. And ta-da! So she has a purple collar. And she's always going to have that little purple collar. This one says, I'm going to chew on these collars. Huh. All right. So that's everybody's weights. I'm going to see if they'll eat cottage cheese for you this morning. It's been a traumatic morning, so they may not decide they want anything, but we're going to see. I made a really special dish for you. It's very fancy, guys. Whoop, whoop, turn over. Okay, this little guy is my hamburger guy. Let me turn you around here where all the hamburger is. Ooh, look there. What do you smell? Do you smell hamburger? I know. He said, I don't know if I'm too upset to eat or not eat. They may not this week. They may when they get back upstairs. They're not going to... She says, no, I'm not doing it. Let me give him a piece of hamburger. Do you want a piece of hamburger? He says, no, maybe. Well, I'm not going to hold all your food. I'll hold this piece, but I know. What are you doing? Yeah. All right, since you know what's in there, come over here and look in the bowl. Yeah. He was my hamburger guy yesterday. Let me get a baby wipe. Do you know what's in the bowl? Look here. Oh, yeah. See? Told you that was in there. You want to go over here and see what's in the bowl? Your brother's in there. Put your nose right there. There. No? She says, no, forget it. I'm not doing anything for anybody this morning. Yeah, I don't think they're too upset from the haircut and then put the collars on them. So next week we'll do cottage cheese for you and hamburger, because by that point they will absolutely scarf it down. And yeah, it's in there. It's in the bowl. Yep, it's in the bowl, but I'm not doing it. Nope. Okay. So that'll give you an idea how they're doing. And next week we'll bring the cottage cheese and hamburger down, because they won't have their traumatic things. Oh, she says, I'm going backwards. I'm not sure where I'm going, but I'm going backwards. Where are you going? He says, wait a minute. She's left me. Is everybody going to wake up at this point? She says, nope, I'm coming right back up where your leg's warm. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. We got more to do, but at least you got to see them with their haircuts. I'm going to catch you and bring you back. And if you have any questions about these guys or would like some more information, just give me a call. Phone number is also below the video. And if you're new to us, I'm glad you were here. I hope you enjoyed their video. They're not doing a whole lot. It gets more fun the older they get. So we're still in the 4-week baby stage. Almost out of it. 5 weeks, they start changing pretty good. And haircuts were very traumatic. They just came down from those. So have a great week. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. And I hope you attend a church of your choice this week. And today is hump day. So we're on the downslide. So have a good one. And we will talk to you next week.